and cheese night. Yay!
Yes, it is.
So good. I get super happy.
I'm so happy to see you. This is like the best part of my day right now.
Right now. It is for me. Awesome. And we love mac and cheese at our house.
Hey!
Hi.
It's time for the ultimate comfort food.
You look like a teddy bear today.
Well, it's cold here.
I know. What happened?
I know people are like frying on the East Coast and South.
I know.
But it's like 48, 50 here.
The sun hasn't been out all day and it's cold. It feels cold anyway. And thank you very much. I put my tomatoes in the garden.
Yeah. And all my seedlings are going and hopefully it won't freeze. But I'm grating cheese, so that's the name of the game.
What could be better than grated cheese? What are you grating?
So I'm doing a mixture of cheddar and fontina because I find that fontina adds a nice complexity. And then at the end, I put breadcrumbs and Parmesan on the top.
Yum.
I know. Butter.
Get up.
Butter,
cheese, pasta. That's life. That's life right there.
So anybody has anyone in their life, as I do, if someone going off to college or you know somebody, niece, nephew, whatever, this is like one of those things that will keep people alive if they don't know how to cook. Just learn this one thing. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You can survive. You'll get enough protein. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it's so easy. And correct me if I'm wrong, right, Debrianna, as I grate this cheese.
You can't put too much cheese.
When you make it on your own and not from a box, if you can take the 15 minutes to do it on your own, the difference is there is no comparison, right? I mean,
no.
But I'm actually making two different kinds because Seamus likes it old school, okay? And then everybody else wants the Hatch green chilies. So I made
and somebody just asked, when do you add the Kick It Up chilies?
Well, I will be doing that at the end when I mix it together. But right now, I just finished grating all the cheese. I think this is enough. I don't know. I'm going to see if it's the texture is okay. But I just grated fontina and cheddar. Okay. So it's so easy. I have already pre-cooked the pasta, and I used. I saved the box. You'd be so proud of me, Deborah. Look how pro I am right now today. So I just used a pound of DiCecco Elbow number 81 elbow macaroni. That's the
classic.
I mean, I know in your family, I'm sure you did ziti. We did ziti too.
We did elbows though. No, elbows is classic.
We did the mostacho. We did that too. It depends, whatever your favorite thing is, but these are the smaller, elbows. Mm-hmm. So I've got those ready. A pound.
How many people are you serving?
Well, see, the thing is, here's the funny part. I think you can freeze this, but they eaten so fast that we never do. So.
Oh boy! Hi, Rocky Mountain Mike. He's watching.
Oh hey, Rocky Mountain Mike! You showed up for the mac and cheese.
He showed up for mac and cheese.
Nice to see all the people representing mac and cheese. Okay, so it's so easy. Okay, first thing, you preheat the oven to 325. Okay, that's done.
Mm-hmm.
Then you grease whatever thing with a butter that you want.
Not butter.
Two different things because I'm making a pound. So I'm going to use this souffle thing that I have. It could be anything ceramic. It could be a square 9 by 9 by 9, whatever. And I'm just going to use this because for Shay, because that's what I got.
Yeah.
So you set that aside and you want to cook your pasta al dente. What does al dente mean, Debrianna?
Not quite all the way cooked.
No,
it has a little tooth. Dente.
Right before. So that's done, and that's just sitting right here draining. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
now here's a question. Did you add any oil to that or anything? Or are you just letting it drain on its own?
to the pasta? No, didn't add any oil. It's just
okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's my theory, though. If you're going to add oil to the pasta, which some people do to keep it from sticking, it also keeps the sauce from sticking. So you want the cheese sauce to grab everything. So I wouldn't do that either.
That's a great point. Another thing, as I was doing research on mac and cheese today on my own recipe, some people have a problem with grittiness of the cheese when they make it on their own or whatever. And so what I just read today was make sure your cheese is room temp. So I guess that does something. I don't know. I did it. I made it room temp. But
it adds a little love to mid-season cliffhanger for Better Call Saul. No grittiness.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. So right now I'm making the sort of roux sauce that that's gonna, combine with the cheese, but this is the part before pre-cheese. And so I'm using whole milk. Whole milk. My dairy products are, so if you can't do dairy, this probably isn't for you. But although I think you could try it with alternative milk, alternative dairy, right? Or what?
But cheese too. I mean, I don't know. Cheese, hello, dairy.
So for me, I'm doing whole milk and half and sour cream. I actually put sour cream in mine.
Oh no.
But you could do just cream, just milk, just half and half. It's really how creamy you want it to be. So I do 3 different things. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take for a pound. This is for a pound of pasta. So if you're going to do half a pound, then you cut this in half, obviously. Okay. So 6 tablespoons butter. I'm putting it. See how I'm minimizing. I'm using the same pan I boiled the pasta in. I'm just going to put the butter in there. 6
That's awesome.
6 tablespoons, easy. Okay. Then after that, you just add.
Right, so this is how we're making the roux. That's what you're doing now, right?
Yes, we're making a little roux because we want that great creamy sauce to go with the cheese, right?
Yeah. So in other words, some people might think you just throw the cheese on the pasta, but no.
You don't.
No,
you don't. Like those little crazy things that you get in a box, either have the pre-made cheese or the powder, and all of that stuff is already, in that mix. It's never. Yeah. It won't be the same. Trust me. Like if you want to make this tonight for dinner, you'll be so happy. Okay. If anybody's feeling a little clinically depressed, does the trick. It's like Xanax.
Cheese is Xanax.
Cheese equals Xanax. Butter, Okay, so I got the butter in there. Then I'm going to take a whisk. Okay, put it on low. I didn't cut up my butter very much. Melt the butter. Putting it on like a simmer. Okay, really low, just enough to heat it up. And then I've got 4 tablespoons of flour. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of salt, some ground pepper, and paprika because I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I do too. I like that Hungarian smoked. So in case you guys don't know, there's lots of different paprikas out there.
There's so many different paprikas, and it's a wonderful. I just picked the cayenne pepper up. Whoops. Oh, that was funny. Okay, here's little kick. Here's this one paprika. Okay. So.
Okay. Oh, I know. This is the ultimate comfort food. This is for sure.
I'm going to put like a half a teaspoon in there now, and then maybe sprinkle a half on top with the breadcrumbs. Then got my salt here, teaspoon of salt. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to do a few.
Did you salt the water when you made the pasta?
Did I what? Yes, I did. I salted the water. I'm going to do about half a teaspoon of fresh ground pepper. And then slowly put in the different milk products. So what do I got here? I got 2 cups milk, half a cup sour cream, and a cup of
Rocky Mountain Mike, how could you despise macaroni and cheese?
We haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Okay, here's a half and half. This is a local company called Brass Band. And
I love that movie.
Out of Albuquerque. Yeah, so, see in your town if you have a local dairy,
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
It's good to do. Okay, so hang on, Edgar. Edgar's like, when is the cheese going to fall for me? I need it. Did you like the post?
Yeah. Yes, little Edgar.
It's like a cat riding a pug unicorn. I don't know. That's how I'm feeling today. Okay, so all right, we got a cup of half and half.
1 cup. What's not to love about this dish?
Right, 1 cup. We're adding the butter and all the stuff, and then we've got
cheese.
2 cups.
Really yum.
2 cups of whole milk.
And this is also like if you had a leftover roasted chicken, you could shred that up and put it in there. This is like a baseline for anything you want to, put on it.
Any kind of casserole type situation, we got you covered.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to do a half a cup sour cream, but I'm going to see maybe if I need a little more, I might add a little more, but that's what I'm thinking.
And you're putting it in the pot right now?
I'm putting all of the dairy and the spices and the butter. And now here's the important part. You get out the whisk. Where did I put it? And I've got my 4 tablespoons of flour. So I'm going to slowly whisk. I don't know if I could probably fly in a little bit. And you just sprinkle some flour like a tablespoon at a time. Incorporate it. I'm going to bump it up to about low medium heat. Mm-hmm. And then you're making a roux right now. R-O-U-X. That's like it's like
not like roux day.
It's like a gravy scenario.
Yeah. And so right now you're actually cooking the raw flour taste off, which is what's happening when you're making the roux. So you don't want it to be like tasting like raw flour.
No, you don't.
Nobody likes that. See, Rocky Mountain Mike, maybe you just had a raw flour taste in your macaroni and cheese.
Anything can happen. I've we've all been away to school or away where somebody thinks they know how to make mac and cheese and they don't, where it's like, like you just said at the beginning of the show.
Cheese on it.
Cheese on some pasta, and that's not gonna do it.
No.
So you have to do this. This is the creamy sauce. And so while this is cooking and gonna get thicker, the flour is a thickening agent. Then we're gonna add half the cheese. And so how much cheese do I have here? So I've got Fontina and sharp cheddar. I've got like 4 cups.
Yeah.
And then once that gets melted in, I'm not going to put it in yet until this gets a little thicker. But then I'm going to put in the pasta, and then I'm going to put more cheese on the top once it gets.
Okay, so the other half of the cheese is going on the top. Okay.
And then we're going to put breadcrumbs and some Parmesan, and then we cook it. You only have to cook it for like 15 minutes. It's so easy.
Really just want to crisp. Yeah, we want to crisp up the breadcrumbs and. Okay, so what kind of breadcrumbs are you using?
So I'm using panko.
I'm like Curious George. What are you using?
Panko, which is
I love panko.
Japanese breadcrumbs. And they really just make a difference in crunch. They're already crunchy, not a different kind of crunch than like if you just took your sandwich bread and toasted it and chopped it up or something. It's great breading for fish or
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I use panko a lot.
Yeah, I know. It's like the go-to.
Yes. Krispy Kreme. love it.
So this is cooking down. Putting it a little bit on medium right now, and I'm just constantly whisking it. Here I can fly in and show you if you want to see. Let's see.
Let's see it.
Self camera here.
Yeah, I know, right?
There it is. All the
Good.
flour has been incorporated. No lumps.
What kind of chili are you going to use? So is it fresh chili or powdered?
I don't have fresh chili today. I wish I did, but you can get chopped green chili.
Okay, great.
I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
I'm just gonna use
okay.
that. But you know, if I had some fresh roasted chili, that would be the best.
Yeah.
And I didn't think of that when I was at the market. And actually, I didn't see any. It's kind of past the fresh, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you can't get it now unless somebody has it in their frozen section.
That's true. You know what? Actually, but I already opened this can. You know what I do have?
Okay. Well, I'm not going to force you to recommend my
supplies of El Pinto, fresh roasted.
Oh yeah,
always. But it's okay. I mean, I'll just use this other one. It's fine. It'll be delicious. But yeah, so this is getting thicker, and then we're gonna add the cheese.
Okay, and then are you adding the chilies into that mix right there?
Not yet. I'm gonna make regular, and then pour one regular into a pan.
Oh,
and add the
because you have our Seamus.
Seamus gets his special treatment.
Happy birthday!
Yes, he loves his turtleneck. By the way, he's wearing it.
Oh, excellent. Well, it's cold out. I am also wearing a turtleneck.
We're like turtleneck people.
I know. Well, this is crazy weather.
I know. Oh, it's getting nice and thick now. The oven's preheated. Okay.
What do you have it on? Oven.
325.
Okay.
And okay, so this is getting perfect. It's getting that nice, thick, like the sauce for mac and cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna put this cheese in here, and we don't want to overcook it. So I'm gonna actually put it to low, and I'm gonna put the whole thing in because that was 4 cups. This is gonna just melt. And when it just melts, then I'm going to add the pasta. Here we go. Oh my God, melting beautifully. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Let's see it.
Look at this.
Oh,
look at that yumminess.
Oh, yum, yum.
That's going to be good.
Yeah, that does look great.
Well, probably have some left over if you want some.
And today, too, when it's so chilly, what a great comfort food.
And we all need comfort, don't we?
Yeah. When I was in college, we did biscuits and grits.
Oh, yum.
That's what we did.
Okay, that is melted. So I'm going to take a pound of pasta and I'm going to put it in. So
okay,
that's what's happening now. Let me taste it. Oh, yeah. That's some good sauce right there. Wow.
Yeah. This is comfort for sure.
I mean, I like extra sharp cheddar. I think you need cheddar,
I do too.
honestly. And then you could go crazy. You could do brie. You could do dirty. You can do, whatever you like.
There's a mix, a fondue mix of shredded cheese that Whole Foods sells.
Yeah.
That fondue mix is so good, and it would be great on the. If you didn't want to worry about figuring out what kind of cheese to use, but you want to, kick it up a little bit with a mix, I highly recommend that one. Okay,
so okay, this is what I'm talking about, Debriana, right here.
I'm telling you, this is making me so happy right now. I'm not even eating it.
It's foolproof, people. Check it out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I want to eat it right now. I don't know. I just want to eat it. Okay, so I'm just stirring it just enough to incorporate. Oh my God. Okay, perfect. Now I'm taking my 2 pans and I'm just going to fill the one that's going to be Seamus's.
The Seamus one?
Without chili. So he gets the smaller one. So this is his, and I'm just going to put some in there.
We did a bowling alley party for Seamus. Lisa held that for his birthday. It was so fun.
It was
the new bowling alleys. I grew up with a bowling alley. My best friend in elementary school, her mom ran the snack bar, so we were always in the bowling alley. And the new bowling alleys are awesome. You don't have to keep score. That is such a treasure.
It's like good, clean fun to take teenagers, and you just there's a lot of airflow in there. Smoking like the old days.
Yeah, oh no, I remember. It was a bar. It wasn't just a snack bar.
Oh yeah, right. It was a major bar. Okay, so there's
the
first one. Oh my God. Okay. Now we're gonna add let's see, this is a can, one of these small cans, 4 ounces of green chili, because yum.
And you should be able to get those pretty much anywhere, or if you have like a Mexican store or something, it would be in that.
I mean, I think you can get them in a.
I mean, we can get them anywhere because we live in New Mexico, but people who aren't, you should be able to get it in a specialty store, I would think.
Or you can get them online too, and you want it. We love hot chili personally, and it's not spicy. Okay, so this is going to go in the casserole souffle dish. This has all the chili incorporated. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat this. Oh yeah, okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for yums right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you what this looks like. So here's the two different types. Now we're going to put.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Now we're going to put some shredded cheese on top of the 2 different kinds. Extra sharp cheddar and fontina, and then I'm going to sprinkle. Let me get my Parmesan on there. All fresh.
So it's actually 3 cheese.
Makes a difference to be freshly grated. Please try to fresh grate if you can for this. It'll make a difference.
It definitely does. Yep.
You can't really. I mean, it's just not.
Well, you don't know in the pre-shredded Parmesans how long it's been sitting there. And all of that sharpness sort of disappears.
Very true. Okay, so now I'm going to put this fontina first. I'm just going to put, a nice little layer on it. And then we're going to do the cheddar after that.
I love cheddar. Extra sharp.
I do too, and it's like a problem, Debriana, because I could just live off cheddar cheese. Like, there's something wrong.
It's my snack. I eat cheese every day,
and I never get sick of it.
I know. I don't either. I don't know. We must. We're just
got another comment. Sure, a lot of cheddar. Okay,
bread and cheese. What could be better?
Oh my God, this is nuts right here, people. Okay. Then last thing is going to be breadcrumbs and then Parmesan, and then in the oven 15, 20 minutes, depending on your situation. It'll get brown on the top, and that's what you want.
You need to get brown and crispy.
I mean, honestly, you could eat it now if you wanted to, but I think the baking just makes
it. No, the baking. Well, because if your pasta's al dente, that 15 minutes in the oven is it's going to soak up all the moisture of the cheese.
Very true.
It makes a difference.
Very true. You're right. So this turned out well, Debriana.
She's surprising herself.
Surprised at myself. Yeah, I love the breadcrumbs. Some people don't do that, but
Oh, that crunchy part on the top. Oh, I'm falling in love already.
All right, here we go. Breadcrumbs. Okay. Then last but not least, the little baby parmy goes on top.
Oh, yay. Gorgeous. Yeah, and the Parmesan too. And the Parmesan cooks it crisps too on top. Yeah, with those breadcrumbs. It's delish.
Salt kick too.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go, people. I'll show you one more time. Going into the oven. And that is it. Ta-da!
Gorgeous.
My 2 different types.
We're gonna do the paprika on the top or no?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I needed that. So just a little pinch of it.
I just looked at it and went, oh, it's so white. What happened?
Yeah. Max so white. Sorry.
Oh, Lord. Don't make
Had to go there.
Yay.
Color it up right now with the paprika. Now it just adds a nice little smoky because this is smoked. There are so many.
I love that smoked paprika. It's so good.
I mean, I haven't told the viewers that are members yet, but I am going to Croatia this summer. So I'm going to see so many exciting food things, including paprika for sure.
Yes.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Into the oven. Watch out, Edgar. Oh, okay.
Edgar's like, is any cheese going to fall my way, Mom?
Edgar's like, please, God, may there be cheese. Okay, timer. And that's it.
Wahoo.
We did
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah,
You did it. Look how fast that was, though.
It's so
I mean, tomato, easy, people, easy.
So easy. So easy. And yeah, and I didn't need to add any extra sour cream. I mean, you just want it to be, the consistency that you like. And if it's, I always go a little under, instead of over with the dairy.
Yeah.
But that happened to turn out well for a pound. I mean, I haven't made a pound of this in probably ever. So I usually make half a pound.
Well, how many people do you think that's going to serve? A pound? Like 6?
Probably 6, yeah. And it's a great side dish,
Yeah.
Also,
That's the main course, 6. Yeah.
it doesn't have to make a main course. It doesn't have to be a main course.
A big pile of pasta.
I want it too. But no, that's gonna be like, seriously. I can't wait.
Yeah. And tomorrow, it's even better if you have any left over. So good.
I do.
Hey, everybody.
Save some.
You know what we're doing?
But you're leaving tomorrow, so I can't say anything.
I am leaving tomorrow. David's here, though. He's not going with me.
Okay, David, if you want some, I'll try to save some. I can't promise anything with these vultures. I got here. Anyway,
I'll be bacheloring it for a few days while I'm gone. So, hey, you guys, don't forget, we are in election season. So join somebody. Let's get this going. We need to make sure we get everybody out. This is, let me just tell you my new little trick. Whenever I'm anywhere, or if somebody asks me, is there anything else I can do for you? Would you like anything else? And I always say, yes. Are you registered to vote? And last night we were at a restaurant in Albuquerque, and I asked, they were all young girls there because we were at the UNM area, and they said, is there anything else I can get you? I said, yes. Are you all registered to vote? And one girl said, yes, I'm so excited.
Well, that's great.
I was super happy.
Everybody check on your registration. It's so easy to do. Just check it. It's all online. Just check. Because you don't want to be thinking that you have it and then you don't, because that would really suck.
You can check your registration at vote.org, just in case you need to know.
Vote.org.
Yeah. Vote.org. And you can look up if you're, I periodically get messages from them, so I check my registration regularly, and you should too.
Good.
Yeah. Yay. Thank you so much. That was super fun.
Welcome. Everybody, let's just taste the sauce. Everybody have a great night.
We'll be next week. I'll be back on Sunday, so we will have a show next week. Yep. And everyone have a great week. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you
Make
so
some mac
much,
and
everybody. Cook something tonight. We really appreciate you. Thanks for watching and being part of the community. And congratulations, Seth, on the banner.
Banner. Speaking of cheesy banners,
The cheese thing.
it's a cheese night. Bye.